Hello, my name is Sarita, and today I'm going to show you how to do a very simple and easy yoga mat bag. Now this is my version. I'm showing you the end product at the beginning, so you can decide to do this tutorial or not. It's a very simple rectangular model. You have a little shoulder sling and a drawstring at the top. The one I will be showing you today doesn't have a pocket, but you can add a pocket or whatever accessories you want. I've got my thongs in this pocket. The trick is to use a material that's funky and fun, and usually you can find them in the leftover bins, especially if you only need half a meter. You really can find any type of material for very, very cheap at your local fabric store. So this is what it looks like, the end product. The one I'll be showing you today is because I'm making one for a boy. Now this is the boy version. I don't suggest going through airport security with this. But if you're an urban warrior off to, whatever, yoga class, then this is the product for you. Yeah. So anyways, this is the one I'm making today. It's the finished product. So as you can see, all I've done is I've sewn on a sling for the shoulder and a drawstring at the top. And I've left an opening so that I don't fight with my yoga mat every time I yank it in and out. So you'll be needing your yoga mat. You will be needing half a meter of material, half a meter of that elasticy drawstring, half a meter of this kind of cotton webbing. All of this you can find at your local fabric shop. Now, all you need to do is fold over that half meter of material right side in, because you'll be simply sewing the edges. So what you'll be doing is sewing this edge, and then at the top we're just going to fold it over for the finishings to put the drawstrings. So let's do this quickly. Just pin the bottom, pin the sides. Now the reason I'm pinning it is because I'll be flipping it over, so you don't want it to get undone. And then the edge here, all you need to do is kind of pin a V type of finishing. And I do this before folding over the top, just so it looks finished. So here you go. This is what it looks like. It's kind of, and then you flip it over, do the other side. Same as here. Now make sure they are symmetrical, but it's not haute couture, so if they're not symmetrical, it's no big deal. So now all we have to do is make the space for the drawstring at the top. So all you do is flip it once, flip it twice, fold, and pin. Too easy. Now, you don't want to be making the opening too small, because you don't want to be fighting to put this through, and there's no need really. And what I've done is I have measured this material. So it was half a meter of material, but I did cut it a bit. It all depends on the length of your yoga mat, but I cut it a bit because you don't want too much loose at the top. It'll just kind of curl over. So, just to give you an idea, yoga mat. And this model fits most yoga, Pilates mats. I mean, your mat has to be, a camping mat for it to not fit in this type of model. Now the only tricky bit that I will show you here is where to put the shoulder sling. Now the shoulder sling you want to be more towards the top than towards the bottom, because what you don't want is, so as you can see here, like I said, the loose material isn't too much at the top, and what you don't want is you want it to be sitting on your shoulder, but you want the weight down here so that it doesn't fly off and doesn't hit other people, or you can carry it sideways like this, but for it to be comfortable on your shoulder and stay like that, you need to have it higher up than lower. So that's what we'll be doing today. Right here. So you take it, you just fold it in, like so. I'd say just a couple of inches on each side, maybe, 10 centimeters. And then fit it high up. So this, as you can see, is the top end. This is the bottom end. So you just fold it over, and all we'll be doing is sewing it through. So fold it over and then pin. So basically, I've got the edge of my sling just showing slightly, and when I'll sew, I'll be sewing, and then I'll just go over it twice in this little area so that it'll give it a little more sturdiness. Now let's sew.
They made a statue of us and they put it on a mountain top. Now tourists come and stare